What's up, Agent Zero here, and welcome back to some more map builders as we continue our work on Behind Locked Doors. Now, last episode, we actually were here in my testing world, which we are in, again, to experiment with redstone to figure out how we want to put together level 3. So we actually have half of the room done. So if you guys missed last episode, go check it out. It'll tell you exactly what's going on, but I'll give you guys a brief introduction to what's going on. So level 3 card case. Inside each of these dispensers is a piece of carpet that has been labeled using an anvil, and there's one in all three of these. If you get all three of these correct and you push the button, the lights will turn on momentarily and the door will open. And that's basically how it's going to work. So we actually managed to build that last episode, and in this episode we're going to be working on how we go about getting our key cards. So that's going to be our goal for this episode, to figure that part out. So I've got some stuff in my inventory that I think would work. Now, just how to go about doing this, I'm not quite sure. So, let's go ahead and build a few blocks out. So, how do I want to go about doing this? Well, to be honest, what I do want to attempt is I'm going to put a chest here, and then out the back of this is going to be a hopper, just like this. Now what? So what I'm going to do is I want to quickly break this so I can put some wood underneath it. And then I'm gonna do this. Oh, I gotta crouch first. Okay, yeah, so let's do this. And then we'll bring this across. And from here we want to put another hopper in the back. Now this is just me trying to experiment what's going to end up working and what won't. Actually, come to think of it, I'm going to move this over by one block. So if I put this here, let's go ahead and get out another grass block, just because I want it to look nice. Right, it's going to be under blocks, so it doesn't matter, does it? I have OCD, I'm going to admit that right now. Okay, so if I do this... Okay, so then, the chest is going to go right here, and then the hopper is going to go back like this. And then from here, what I want to do is I want to set up a spot for a dispenser to shoot out an item. And the reason why I'm using a dispenser instead of a dropper is because dispensers have the ability to choose items at random. And there goes my controller again. So if I do this, so this is a dispenser, so if a dispenser gets power, it'll choose an item at random. So I'm going to block here. Okay. Okay, so that's done. How do I want to go about doing the rest of this? Okay, so I'm going to put a button here. Actually, no, if I put a button... How do I want to do this? I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do here. Actually, I have an idea. If I come over to this side and I put the chest right here, then I can have the button on this side. Actually, no, if I put the button here. So now I want to, let's get rid of this block. So now I want to do this little block right here. So let's go ahead and crouch, put our hoppers there. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover up this hopper just like this. And then we want to put a dispenser facing this way, just like that. And then we're going to cover cover this up, and that should be all done with that part. So if I'm going to put the button here, the redstone's going to lead out here. Now let's get a redstone torch. Okay, that works. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put a repeater right here, and then the redstone is going to run out. I guess maybe like this, and then put a repeater here, and just like this. Yeah, I think that looks good. Gosh, I really wish there was a way I could stop that from happening, but unfortunately there isn't. Now let's see, I think that should be good. So if I go ahead and do this, I can barely hear what's going on. Okay, so actually know what I'm gonna do. I want to put redstone lamps in here. And put a redstone lamp right here. Okay, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear down some of this redstone, and I'm going to bring it out by 1. So if I do this, and I do something like this, so now if I come to this side, it should probably tick. Actually, no, it's going to be, the redstone lamp is going to be right here. So if I, okay, so the dispenser fired. Okay, so that's good. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then I want to put actually, you know what? I think I might be able to do this, and I can get rid of these. And then if I go and take and put it's over here, a redstone lamp here, it turns the lamp on, but it's not doing anything to the redstone. So now I gotta figure out how I want to do this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna come back over here, And I'm gonna put dispenser here. And then I can put block back here. And then if I run that into here, redstone like this. If I just do this, yeah, I figured it would. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how to run hoppers into this. So I'm going to end up putting the hopper right here, just like this. Something along these lines. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a hopper. Actually, I kind of need to run these hoppers like this, I think. And if I go ahead and put redstone current to here, I go in here and I put... Nope. Okay, so that's good to know. And then I do this a few more times. I don't want to run it next to the redstone block. Oh yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a problem then, isn't it? Suppose I could do something like this. Yeah, I think this will work. Oh yeah, I forgot, I need to get rid of that. So now what I want to do is I want to grab a dropper. And I want to put the dropper, let's say right here. And then I want to run a hopper into that there and a hopper right here. Something like this, and then I put the hopper facing into the dropper like this. Yeah, I think this is going to be fine. So now if I put some blocks down like this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So then now I'm going to put a block here. So now I'll assume that I can throw an item in the, just like that. Yep. Okay, so that works. I really wish this rain would stop because it's really annoying. But unfortunately there's not much I can do about that, so yeah. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to grab a half slab. Oh wait, I just realized I want to put down, what is it? Spruce? Dark oak? No, it's a dark oak, isn't it? Yeah, it's dark oak. Okay. So then I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to get rid of... Oh, I did not want to get rid of that. Okay, so from here I need to get out... No. My redstone lamp. Okay. Nope. Okay, so that works. And so you know what, let's leave this open. And I'm going to grab my dark oak planks and I'm going to do this. Okay, just like this, and then let's put our redstone block here. Yeah, okay. And then let's go ahead and finish making this look nice. Okay, there we go, and oh yeah, we got this to get rid of, don't we? And then there we go, we've got that figured out. Now we need to finish running these hoppers in. And it runs along to right here, I believe. 1, 2, and then back up and put this like that. Okay, so now I think what I want to do is okay, so if I grab this and I put a comparator out here, grab the comparator and then put redstone down like this, and then I power it, and I throw an item into this hopper. Is it going to end up coming into this dispenser? Whoa, I had a little bit of lag. Yes, it does. Okay, that's good to know. So it's not going to power it. And then I come this way and I'll put a repeater right here. And I'll put redstone like this. And so now, if I come up here, and I drop something. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull this out one more, and I can get rid of this block, and I'll put the dark oak in its place. So now if I... Okay, so I saw the redstone fire, so that tells me if I come over here, and it did. Okay, so I've got that figured out. Now there's one final thing that I do want to try to kind of figure out, and that's the introduction room to the level. So So now let's go ahead and close this off. Is it going to be light enough in there? It should be. No, I don't want to put one there. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it is in fact powered. Okay, so then what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to put some signs down saying what we're going to have to do. Oh wait, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get rid of this. So I think I have a better way of doing this. Okay, so let's go into here. So if I were to get rid of a lot of these hoppers gone and start putting them in like this. Oh, I need to crouch. I forgot. 1, 3, and then if we keep coming out. No, I don't want to do that. It was fine the way it was. Actually, I could probably do. No, I can't. Unless what I do is put the block here and then pull this out by 1, maybe. This is just me thinking, guys. Okay, so let's put a... Oh crap, I lost everything. Okay, let's go ahead and get our dropper. Okay, thank you. Then we put our dropper here, and then we have another hopper going like this. Nope, that's not how it's gonna work. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's pull out 1, 2 more. Just like this. And there, that should do it. So now let's go ahead and rebuild our circuit. Now redstone dust right here. Come around this side, put down a repeater. And then we run the redstone like this. Then I also want to put down a repeater here. And then run this all the way down to there. So let's go ahead and count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it runs. So now if I throw an item into this dropper, that does fire. Okay. Okay, so now I got that figured out. Let's go ahead and put a repeater right here just to take care of that problem. So, yeah, I think this is going to be how the final build is going to end up. And let's go ahead and cover this back up right like that. And there we go. I think I'm done. So then let's do a quick look around, see how this turns out. And I actually like the way this looks. So I'm going to take a couple screenshots and then I'll build this on my Behind Locked Doors world. And then next time we're going to be building the introduction room and then putting the room into the actual map itself. So yeah, I think we're done for this episode of Map Builders. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Also, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and with that, I will see you guys later.